Yeah, what up? It's your boy Hack to the tech to the get that check, check. So what up, man? What's up, my people? Yo, check it out. So I want to talk about, you know what I mean? I want to talk about that thing that happened between um Jim Jones and and Nas. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. You know, what's crazy? You know what's real crazy? I ain't gonna lie. Jim Jones been going crazy ever since Hassan Campbell called him a senior citizen. Jim Jones. Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong? Come on, someone slap me. Jim Jones been crazy ever since Hassan Campbell said that he's a senior citizen. Nah, no disrespect to Jim Jones. Alright? I love Jim Jones. Legend. Dipset. Hip hop legend. But he has been going crazy ever since Hassan Campbell was like, you know what? Jim Jones is a senior citizen. He's a senior citizen, still trying to, blah, blah, blah. What? 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 Jim Jones proved them wrong. That senior citizen came out with some heat. He came out with some heat. Came out with a lot of heat. I ain't gonna lie, cause I was feeling it too. Still feeling it. You feeling me? You feeling me? So freaking that probably motivated him. You know what I'm saying? That motivated him to to as far as Nas go, you know what I'm saying? I've been a Nas fan crazy. I mean, I'm from Queens. Like Nas is Queens. Nas is just Nas. Nobody could beat Nas. You know what I'm saying? Nas is just Nas. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen a recent interview on freaking on Drink Champs with RZA. where RZA said that where RZA said that he feel like the Jizza is way better than Nas. You know what I'm saying? The Jizza is great. The Jizza is great. I'm not the Jizza. I mean, the Jizza got me through some hard times. But let me tell you, Nas got me through some harder times. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you. Let me tell you this. 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 And this is facts. This is facts. Nas by himself. Nas by himself got me through the worst ish in my life. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, Jizza, you know what I mean? I mean, he needed the Wu-Tang, but I'm not gonna bash Wu-Tang because I love Wu-Tang. I love Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang's always first in my hip hop, vocabulary, if you wanna call it that, whatever. But Nas by himself, nobody in Queensbridge by himself. Illmatic, boom, the illest. You know the illest. Now, I saw Doggy Diamonds talking about it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of other people talk about it. Nas, I mean, I'm sorry, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. I mean, Nas is so nice, man. I love Nas. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not only saying this because he's from Queens and I'm from Queens, but it's just because he's just so nasty. Nasty Nas. Facts. Like, yo, you gotta be a fan to understand. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a fan to understand. You know what I'm saying? And that's facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these people talk and they just talk and all they doing is talk, but they not fans, you know? They don't really realize how good, how great Nas is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, all right. Then we got this Jim Jones situation. Wow. Was this like a setup? Was this a setup? Was this a setup? Was this lined up? You know what I mean? Like why they setting Nas up? You know what I'm saying? Nas is one of the greatest ever. You know what I'm saying? Jim Jones, you know what I'm saying? Talking about, all right, I agree with Jim Jones. All right, you making some good music now. Nas is making some good music now. Yo, let's just look at. Wait, I got. Hold up. Let's look at this. Hold on. Let's look. Vamos a ver algo. You know, you know, you know. Okay, but forget the stats. Forget the stats. Let's focus on reality. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jim Jones. He got some good ones. You know what I'm saying? Ballin'. But Nas, come on. Nas got some great albums that we grew up with. Even he said he grew up with Nas, you know what I'm saying? Pause, you know what I'm saying? Like we all grew up with Nas, like Nas raised us. Like Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing against Jim Jones, you know what I'm saying? Jim Jones is nasty on himself. You know what I'm saying? Nasty on himself. Facts. But I think on some real shit, I ain't gonna lie. I think he need Cameron with him. At least Cameron. Maybe not Jules Santana. You know what I'm saying? Jules Santana, he alright. He okay, but he not that bad. But like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather Cameron than Jules Santana. Like, you know what I mean? Cameron, Cameron, Cameron be spitting. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I think sometimes Dipset should have been Cameron, um, Mace, and Jim Jones. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I'm thinking. It should have been like that. It should have been like that. Joe Santana, I mean, I'm not really feeling him, bro. Like he like I don't know. I'm just not. Nothing he ever spit really hit. You know what I mean? And no disrespect to Joel Santana, but nothing he ever spit really hit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, son. I'm speaking from a fan, like a real fan. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, sorry, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yo, you gotta vete. Vete para la mierda, coño. You know what I'm saying? Like, no sé, porque look, you know what I'm saying? Vete, because you don't, like, I'm not a fan of Jules Santana. I'm a fan, I ain't gonna lie, of Cameron and Jim Jones. I ain't gonna lie. But Jules Santana, I mean, he need to work on his, like I was never really, like when his verse came on, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? You don't really want to hear it. Like sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But when you hear the Cam verse, when you hear the Jim verse, you know what I'm saying? That's when you want to hear the shit. You're like, but, 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 but. You know what I'm saying? But then you hear the Jules Santana and you're like, yeah, like you just talking to people. He's just ignoring it. Like if you ignore a verse, that's when you know you're not feeling. That's when you know you're not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Like if there's a joint like Dipset, I never ignored a Jim Jones or a Cameron verse. Ever. Every time Joel Santana came on, I always was like, let me get up here. I'm like, I ain't, it didn't impress me. You know what I'm saying? It didn't impress me. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Anyway, as far as his Nas and Jim Jones stuff, let me tell you. Um, I know what Jim Jones is saying. I I know what Jim Jones is saying. I mean, he knows he can never touch Nas lyrically. He knows, but the youth right now will accept him because you know what I'm saying. Because he's still spitting that brainwashed music, like you know what I'm saying. And no disrespect to Jim Jones, but he's still spitting that you know what I'm saying, that music that you know he not spitting no Nas ish. He not spitting no Nas ish. He can't. He can never spit no Nas ish. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Jim Jones, man, because you know what I'm saying. I like Jim Jones. I like Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I like Jim Jones because he be. I mean, he keeping the culture alive. He keeping hip hop alive, and so is Nas. So is Nas. So is Nas. So is Nas. I ain't gonna lie. Nas is keeping the culture alive. You know what I mean? You know, when Nas spits, it's like, holy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, it's like something incredible. I love Nas. You know what I'm saying? I really love Nas. You know what I'm saying? Like Nas be putting it, putting it, putting everything in perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I still bump Nas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still bump old Nas. Like, I don't bump old Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I could understand where Jim Jones is going with this because he say that he's the youth, you know what I'm saying, the youth and but I ain't gonna lie, Nas Nas will always be doper lyrically, lyrically, you know what I'm saying, than than Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he'll murder him in the versus battle. I mean, don't you can't go against Nas and them. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Nas is Nas. You know what I'm saying? He said it himself. He's a Nas fan. Jim Jones is a Nas fan. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But the youth said that he said the youth accept him more. No, you know what's crazy? My nephews, right? My nephews, they love Dave East. My nephews is in they teens. They love Dave East. They love Dave East. They love, you know what I mean? They love Nas. You know what's funny? I ain't gonna lie. 100. Keep it 100. They do not like Jim Jones. They don't like Jim Jones. They do not like Jim Jones. And that's facts. But I do. I love Jim Jones. I love Nas. And I love all hip hop. Shout out to everybody. It's your boy Hack to the Tech to get that check. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Yo, facts. It's your homie. You heard? Word.